This is a predictive astrology post mundane for the week of July 5th, 2026. Today's June 18th, 2026. So I predict that in several weeks, a simulated revelation of oneness with spirit will occur. That might sound convoluted, but that's part of my philosophical nuance. When I say simulation, you can consider me speaking of the perspective of the Matrix. I've spoken about this elsewhere in my blogs and in my videos. And we'll talk about the aspect of oneness with spirit occurring. So this is based again on a technique that I call the spring ingress dispositor. I've spoken about this elsewhere, but it basically places the dispositor of spring 2026 at 14 degree Pisces conjuncting Mercury. So this creates a yearly theme, in our case, of data energy management and karmic ties in global community relations and personal relations. So the aspect of union with the divine or the otherworldly is through the sun in Cancer, specifically through the sign Cancer. The sign represents becomingness, I amness, and merging. So if we look at the spiritual merging energies that have been building up in the last 2 years, it would point towards alien disclosure, the merging of Earth with the galactic community. So that's the foundation of my prediction. And specifically as to the point of manifestation, we have stellium activations, which are always significant of that. So around in the week of July 5th, we have Jupiter entering Leo. And we have a near conjunction of the Sun and Mercury to that Jupiter. And it's technically not a stellium because these three planets are out of orb. But I look at the moon as an augmentive planet, or in the sense that it's the nature of reflection, and so it will be activating each of these planets in turn. And so I refer to it maybe as a pseudo-stellium. Other than that, we do have a true stellium of Neptune, Saturn, and the Moon on the 6th. And this will trine Jupiter. So the 6th could be a potent date for this manifestation, although the Moon will no longer be activating Mars. The 5th, it would be moving out of aspect to Mars, and the 4th, it would be in conjunction with Mars, which is why I would argue that July 4th would be, of course, perfect for the revelation of alien disclosure coinciding with the date of independence of America. It's a little too on the nose, which is why I'm skeptical of doing it, but all the signs point to it. So there it is. The week of July 5th, true alien disclosure. I believe it could be physical disclosure, given the magnitude.